This is a guy that they're all going to be familiar with. Michael Lorenzen has pitched more than a decade in the major leagues. Gunnar Henderson, a swing and a miss from Henderson, 2 up and 2 down. Aaron Judge started the scoring with a 2-run home run last night. That's a 4-pitch walk to Judge. Well, the inning kept alive, and up comes Kyle Schwarber. Now 3-1 on Schwarber. He sends a fly ball down the right field line. Caglianone's over there. He's got it. Lorenzen's got to score his first inning. 2 up and 2 down in the second.
Yeah, it's a great start to what hopefully will be a long career.
Kyle Teel sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Anthony's back, turning and watching this one go. Kyle Teel to the White Sox starts the scoring with a home run. Really good offensive catcher who made his debut last season for the White Sox. About to go get an espresso shot. The celebration for Team Italy. Caglianone gets hit by the pitch. Yeah, he's aboard with 2 out.
And they got a good chance to advance.
Yeah, they did in 23. They beat Cuba. Here's a drive to right center field that sends Judge back to the track, to the wall, and gone. Sam Antonacci hits a home run. Team Italy with a 3-0 lead. Antonacci, another White Sox, although he's not made it any higher than Double-A and hit a total of 5 home runs in the minor leagues last year. He's gone deep against Team USA. And Azzurri having all the fun so far. And all the coffee. Only one base runner for Team USA. That was a Judge walk. Bouncing ball left side, in through. First hit of the game for USA comes from Witt. Witt, who stole 38 bases last year. He was so dynamic. And he's going to get second with a wild pitch right here. Has his eyes on third, but throws on the brakes as Pasquantino gets to the ball. Mark DeRosa not wanting him to put any restraint on his game. Position for Henderson on a 1-1 from Lorenzen. He can't lay off. It's in the dirt. Witt takes 90 more. So the first hit of the night becomes the first man in scoring position for U.S. Here it is, a 2-2. Henderson grounds it to second. Clean play by John Brady, and that's that for the United States. Walk for Teel to open up this 4th inning. All right, here's Caglianone, 6th pick of the draft a couple years ago out of Florida. Hits this one hard to right field. Judge will turn and watch it fly. Caglianone has hit the 3rd home run of the game for Team Italy. They're going to need a fresh bag of beans over there in that dugout.
And that's one of the longest tosses of a bat you'll see in a home run.
But Caglianone joins Teel and Antonacci. All these guys down at the bottom of the order, no less. Getting it done for Team Italy. 5-0 in the 4th inning. Got a shocker developing here.
Yeah, it starts messing with his system if you're sitting over there on the other bench.
A guy that he'll see plenty this year in his division, and Will Smith wanted to just focus on center field. He begged his coaches, Babe Ruth style. I don't want pro teams getting the idea that I can pitch too. Smith goes down the line into the left field corner. Headed for second with the first extra base hit of the game for Team USA. 2-out double, Will Smith. In a 5-0 game, Anthony from the youngest player on the roster, the 21-year-old Roman Anthony. Sharply hit, but right at the second baseman, John Brady. And they strand the double. Lorenzen, who's got 8 more pitches. He's got just 1 strikeout, but not a ton of hard contact. Another 2-2. Goldschmidt swings and misses. Strikeout number 2 for Lorenzen. 1 gone in the 5th, and he gets it done before 65 pitches. So they get 1 more hitter here in Clement, but the bullpen will have to take over. 2-1. Down the line, but caught by DeZenzo. And that is going to do it for Lorenzen as he's reached the 65 pitches. 4 2/3 scoreless innings against this scary U.S. lineup. 5-0 lead as he hands it off to a bullpen that is full of men, including Dan Altavilla. And here its base is empty, 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the 9-hitter, is 2-2, is in for strike 3. Team USA shut out through 5 innings against the Italians. The White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel, a 2-2 from Yarborough. Shot by first, past the diving Goldschmidt, and a fair ball. Ricochets in front of Aaron Judge. Teel's headed for second with a 1-out double. Second extra base hit of the game. Kyle Teel, though, appears to be in some pain as he dives into second. As that look on his face like he knows this is not going to be a simple injury. No discussion. Teel walks off of the field. Team Italy upset to see their catcher leave. White Sox fans feeling the same way. New pitcher is Brad Keller. Rounds it back to the mound. Keller's got it. Low throw gets into center field. DeRazio comes in to score. Throw is past second. Backed up by Keller. And it's a mess right now for the Americans. 6-0 Italy. What could have been an inning-ending double play turns into an error. And another run. Dante Nori with the infield drawn in. Fly to right field. Should be deep enough to get the job done. Judge makes the catch. We saw his arm last night. Here he'll go to third with it. And it's 7-0 and a sacrifice fly from Nori. This bottom of the lineup for Italy continues to produce. Yarbrough hit hard in the fourth with a home run from Caglione. Here comes a runner from third, and he dives under the tag. Antonacci makes it 8-0.
That might be the greatest anticipated ball in the dirt with a runner on third I think I've seen in a long time.
Henderson, after the 4 hits on Saturday, is 0 for 2 in this one. That's a drive to right center field off of the bat of Gunnar Henderson to get the U.S. on the board. Well, it's a start. First run for the Americans since that 5-run third yesterday. 5th hit of the tournament in 2 games for Gunnar Henderson. The crowd will take any excuse to make some noise. And now Roman Anthony. They were hoping that Anthony was going to be on Team Italy. Getting back from that. It was a late addition to the roster. Sends an opposite field drive to left center field. Marcy to the wall and a leap from Nori. It was Marcy that wound up catching it. Everybody taking turns stepping into the spotlight for Italy. Game 7 of the World Series. Goldschmidt through the left side with a 2-out hit. Hits his ball to right center field. Caglione on the run. It's over his head and ricochets off the wall. Goldschmidt stops at third. A double from Terang. And the United States at second and third with 2 out. Looking for a big swing here from Pico Armstrong to cash in on this second and third. Goldschmidt and Terang. Fly to right field. Caglione's going back at the wall. Goodbye. Not finished yet. Pico Armstrong. 3-run shot. So what looked like a measly 2-out single from Paul Goldschmidt has turned into something more. Terang follows with a pinch hit double. And then on the 2-strike pitch, Pico Armstrong hits a 3-run home run. The U.S. is within striking distance.
Another guy that's not big in stature, but boy, oh boy, thunder in his bat.
Back-to-back 2-out hits for Kyle Schwarber and Will Smith. And now Roman Anthony strides up to the plate. Anthony overshorted into left center field. It's a third consecutive 2-out hit. Schwarber's in to score. Smith to third. It's an 8-5 game. And Bryce Harper comes up as the tying run. Matt Festa got the first 2 outs of this inning on 5 pitches. Base hit, base hit, base hit. Pitching change. Harper coming to the plate as the tying run. There he goes. Here it comes. Harper flies it to left center field. Marcy back at first. Now comes on with Nori, who makes the catch and ends the inning. The U.S. gets one back. Pico Armstrong, biggest swing in this contest for Team USA. A 3-run home run in the 7th inning. This time he got a strike and he pounded it. His second home run. It's 8-6. Pico Armstrong putting Team USA on his back.
That's impressive.
And Francisco Cervelli's got to be pulling his hair out, wondering why in the world Ron Marinaccio gave a guy that chases more than anybody in the National League that pitch with 2 strikes. PCA didn't miss. They continue to chip away. Down 2. 2 outs to work with. Greg Weisser to the Boston Red Sox, coming off a career year, is on to face the top of the order. Bobby Witt Jr. climbs in. Up the middle, and there it is. John Smoltz. A base hit from Bobby Witt. And they've got the tying run coming up in the form of Gunnar Henderson. Got him. Weisser strikes out Henderson. 2 gone in the 9th. And it's up to the captain. It's up to Aaron Judge. Judge swings and misses. And Italy has pulled off a stunner. The biggest win in Italian baseball history. They shocked the United States 8-6.